Today we're going to be talking about the good and the bad for the SunJoe wood chipper. Let's go ahead and fire it up and see what it could do. That branch was about an inch thick. This is what we wind up with in the end. We had some storm damage. We had a big limb come off a maple tree. Just about done cleaning it up. A little bit left over here. Trying to chip this up because I'm going to compost this tree. Got some thinner branches. We got some thicker branches. According to SunJoe, this is going to chip up to 1.5 inches. And I can confirm that. I've had this thing for about 3 years, and to be honest, I've been trying to kill it, and it just won't die. Let's go ahead and give her a bigger snack. This one's about 1.5 inches, so this is about the max size you're gonna be able to put through here. Let's see how it does. Took her down like a champ. So one of the pros of the SunJoe is it runs on electricity, so you don't have to burn gas. One of the cons of the SunJoe is it runs on electricity, so you can't use gas. So make sure you keep that in mind. You're going to need an electrical source to run this. Another pro used to be price. This, when I bought it, was $120 3 years ago. Now I just looked, it's up to $180. Another con is the blades do get dull pretty quick. You can access the blades by unplugging the power source. Of course, you spin this knob here a lot, and eventually this will pop open, and the blades themselves are secured with some Allen screws onto this disc. So you're working with 2 blades total. But it is cool because when it gets dull, you can unscrew it, flip this 180 degrees, and use the other side. If you're trying to get yards and yards of wood chips like I get from the arborists, this is not for you. This is more for small property cleanup, and it fits my needs because I use it to shred the smaller branches to compost them. And then some of these chips go underneath the chicken roost so they can drop their manure on them, and then we take that and compost that as well. It helps keep the ammonia smell down and keeps the coop nice and fresh. I'm seeing something new when you look these up. It's also calling it a shredder. Now I've tried feeding leafy greens through here, some garden weeds, some dead leaves. It really does not shred them too well. When they're attached to a branch like this, they get shredded, but you're still gonna have some big chunks left over. So I wouldn't think of it as a shredder as much as a chipper. I'd say if your property is over 2.5 acres, this is probably going to be too small for you. I'm sitting on 2.5 right now with a lot of wooded areas, so I get a lot of tree limbs that come down, smaller branches I can chop up and send through this chipper. I could get something bigger, but this serves its purpose for what I'm using it for. So think about what you are looking for. If you're looking for bigger wood chips, you're not going to get it. This makes pretty small chips. Final thoughts for the price. I don't think you can go wrong here. If it does keep going up in price, I would change my mind. I'd say 180 bucks max, but I'd like to see it more down to the 120 area where it used to be. And maybe it'll head back down there. I know there's also newer versions of this and some other sizes. Don't have those. I'd switch to something like that if I had a need to, but this won't die. Hope this helps someone out. Thanks for watching.